All diesel internals.
Oh, sweet. All right, this is Tom. This is his Ram. It says 1500 on it, but it sure doesn't look like it.
It's very far from a 1500, that's for sure.
Was it one?
It was. It was a bone stock 1998 Ram 1500 that a carpenter used for like 10 years to haul lumber. It was insane, yeah. And I picked it up. It needed a water pump, actually. When I put it on the trailer, it was pissing coolant out of it.
So he was
2 grand.
He was using it as a work truck until he lost his cool.
Yep. Yeah, and I picked it up just to get it off his lot, and it was going to be my daily driver commuter truck, so I could build another truck I had, and then it snowballed very quickly into what it is now. Yeah.
Real sweet. So it's got a we'll cut in the footage about this, but we got a Challenger motor, NV 4500 with a bell housing that just works. Is that like an aftermarket thing you have to buy? The
no,
bell
so
housing?
it's OEM. So these trucks, actually, the MB 4500, so the 5.9 Magnum, the bigger motors, came with the MB 4500, the bigger transmissions.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
They had a smaller output and input. And so you can get those bell housings to bolt up to the small block Mopars, which is cool. From 94 or even older, actually, the 318s, the small block Mopars are good all the way up to the Hemis, you know, like the 392s, all that shit.
Yeah.
So you can get those bell housings to bolt right up.
Oh, sweet.
So I got that bell housing bolted on and then built the whole transmission to work. So, I mean, I blew the MB35 that was up in it, and I blew this transmission up twice until I did all the diesel internals, and it's holding up now.
Dialed now. And plus, it's a lot lighter than a diesel.
Exactly, yeah. And less torque. And that's the problem with the diesels. They have so much torque, so they snap outputs, third gears blow up.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, I'm a little lighter on the transmissions, but yeah, no, it's been fun. It's fun to bang gears.
Nice. And you got the this thing all trussed up. Like, what are these? Like a Dana 50 or something? Or no?
So,
well, that's not a Dana.
So it's kind of funny. The axles are out of a 2008 Dodge 2500. So this is an AAM axle.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
9 1/4 out of a 2500.
Which is why it doesn't look like a
exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the CAD. And
oh,
so,
that's like the axle delete weird slippy thing.
Yep, exactly. And so it's got a full truss on it. It's super strong. It's mechanical.
None of that Y thing going on with the steering anymore. That's all dialed.
Nope. So I upgraded. I drilled out the knuckles and put Heim steering on it, crossover steering.
Yeah. Proper.
It's got a Thuren track bar, bracket, and Thuren track bar. I had to throw a pretty gnarly kink in it to get at full droop. It was barely touching the shock.
Oh yeah, that is pretty close right there.
Yeah, at full droop, it gets close.
You got to do what you got to do for packaging.
Yeah.
And then that's just like a off-the-shelf Thuren bracket there. It looks like.
Yep.
And then that's like where the old track bar would have gone, right?
Yep.
Because
so
they had the ball joint thing, right?
Yep, bolts right into there, and so this kind of like changes the geometry of it, gets it a little lower, and you can dive the track bar down to get the better geometry, so you don't have as much bump steer.
Gotcha. That's pretty sick.
But yeah, this axle, typically from OEM, it has a big coil bucket, and there's a big coil spring with a shock that's internally mounted on the inside and has a big bucket. But Casey and I cut all this off and made up these brackets and then ran the shocks up, and so it's all custom tube work to mount the shocks on here on the axle, so I can put a coil, and it's pretty tight. I could put a bigger shock, but for now this works.
What are those, like 2-inch?
This is it's a 3.0 bypass with a 2.5 coil over with a 4-inch bump.
Dialed. Yeah, then that was like that's like a off-the-shelf Thuren link kit on there.
Yeah, the alien arms.
And then it obviously has some reinforcement going on the factory bracketry.
Yep. Yeah.
So it doesn't.
I plated the tops for the bump stops. That's the pad, which isn't ideal, but it's kind of
like where
the style. It's the only spike with.
Yeah. Where else is it gonna go?
Yeah.
The limit straps. Those got put to use.
Yep. So it's strapped at 14 inches in the front.
Oh, nice. That's pretty pretty good. Yeah, that's nice the way that all welds on there.
Yeah,
Super
and the
beefy.
OEM brackets, they mount right up here on this front.
Oh yeah, they're like way up there, aren't
Yeah, so cutting those off, you change the geometry of getting them back.
Oh, that's where the lower was, right? Right
Yep.
there?
Yep. And so changing the geometry, getting them lower, it allows more arc, and it changes the pivot points of the geometry of the suspension, so it rides. I mean, you take a bone stock truck, a 4-link front end truck, and you put alien arms on it, you'll notice the difference.
Yeah. And they call them alien arms because they look like they're from out of this world.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool the way it dips down below the body mount and
Yeah.
has tire clearance. And then in the back you got the big bars so you don't get the axle wrap. And then,
Yeah,
of course,
traction bars.
it's like fixed front and rear so that the leaf probably takes up any twisty bit that it has. And then are those like Devers or something?
So those are, I forget the name, the company that we sell those, or we have them built from, but those are like our LT1 extra soft leaves. So they're equivalent to like a Deaver.
Okay.
They can handle some towing, but they're super, super soft.
Yeah, so you'd want
They
to...
have a pretty aggressive stack. Like there's a lot of leaves to them, especially with the overloads.
Yeah,
But they work really, really well.
Especially
Especially for
they
these
do.
trucks that are heavier.
Yeah.
It's a 7,000 pound plus truck.
Yeah, it's a chonker, but it's pretty graceful. And are those like off-the-shelf Thuren leaf hangers that are specially matched to these?
Yep. So these leaves are technically designed for the 3rd gen and 4th gen trucks, and this is a conversion bracket kit that we sell at Thuren that you can bolt these LT1 leaves to make, because that's the problem with these 2nd gens is the leaf springs suck. The length of them. And
Like
how
they're probably really
set.
short in the front.
They're super short.
And then
So,
that gives you a whole lot of bump steer and stuff every time it compresses.
Yep. And so putting these on, it really helps the truck.
Absolutely. Yeah, really good shackle angle there too. So it gives you plenty so it doesn't over cam it when you droop out.
And that's a custom shackle Casey and I kind of talked about and had made. Is it allows for more droop, so we shortened. So when you buy this kit from Thuren, that shackle it has a little more of a kick to it. We made it a little steeper so you get a little bit more down travel out of it, so you can use the full 18 inches
Okay,
out of the leaves.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like it's using every bit of space that's up there to be used.
Yeah, you use a lot of it.
That's awesome. And then the bed cage is mostly to hold those big old shocks.
Yep.
Are those like 3-inch?
These are 3.5s.
Oh, 3.5s.
3.5 5 tube by 18s. Yeah, it sent up did all the tube work. It's full TIG welded. It's all DOM. It's bolted, so I can remove this bolt gauge or the bed gauge. So it's got a bolt here, bolt there, and it's got bed plates.
Well, that's
so
really
it's
nice.
fully like rigid to the bed.
Yeah, and then if you ever have to
frame.
get the bed off for something, you still can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and even like the fuel pump in this thing, I've had to change the fuel pump in this truck, and it's in the tank on the top, so I have to pull the bed cage, pull the bed off to change the fuel pump, the sending unit, and everything. So it's kind of nice to be able to remove the bed.
Absolutely.
Considering I still have the full bed.
Yeah.
Ease of access. But
The tire mount looks fairly basic. It's just hanging on some extra tubes welded onto the frame through some brackets. Is that an AAM rear axle as well?
yeah, that's an 11.5 AAM. It's like the biggest axle you can get for a Dodge. It's huge and it's strong. I got the Miller locker in there.
Oh yeah, the old Miller locker.
Yeah,
Yep.
never fails.
Known as a Lincoln locker to many, but
Yep.
I'm one for the Miller locker myself.
Yeah, it works good.
Yeah, and then it looks like you did your own spring perches. Is that just because they were better, or?
They're stronger, and it
I was wondering
so
if
I
the
can mount
width
the
was the
shock
same.
on it.
Well, I was talking about the perches down below. Is that like a reinforcement, or is that?
Oh,
like a...
so yeah, so the AAMs are 3 inches wider
Okay.
than like a Dana 70 or an 80 or a 60. And so I had to cut the stock perches off this axle and bring them inboard.
Yeah, so now you're stronger and it's the correct setting and or correct
so I can mount the leaves in,
dimension, and then having the shocks up there off the U-bolt plates is really nice. Keeps it simple. Yeah, and extra track width just automatically. That's always a good thing.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, sweet. Well, thanks for showing the internet your sweet truck.
Yeah.
Oh, got to show the seat mounts.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Those are overkill in the best way. So those are, it looks like they do actually bolt into the, is that the factory seat?
So that's the factory mounting surfaces for the seats, and I just made plates for it and bent up all the tube and put the PRPs in there.
That's awesome. Yeah, and then it's really important to have your seats rigid because if something happens to the truck, those are holding you in.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
So that's a lot of the rock crawler guys will like actually make sure those tie into the frame too.
And that's ideal.
Yeah.
Like, everything needs to be rigid, and that's why I solid body mounted everything. The motor is as rigid as it could be. The tranny, because you need things to be able to move and jiggle and wiggle. So the tranny has a movable bushing, so it has some flex, but for the most part, this truck is pretty rigid.
Nice. Yeah, and even not being tied into the frame, that's way more rigid than any factory seat, and being tied to both sides, it makes up for that.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Plus, it's a lot easier to mess with.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
If you ever have to get them out, you can just unbolt the whole thing.
Exactly.
Keeps it simpler, and then most importantly, it still has a back seat. So that's the most surprising thing about this truck.
I do have a third seat, and so when I fully cage the truck, I am going to put a third seat back there.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, I can have a third occupant.
And then these being suspension seats, every little bit of that was being used earlier today.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
That was very helpful. The back seat doesn't work as well.
No. Yeah, that's too old school.
Yeah.
It wasn't designed for, 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, it lands very, very soft for what it is.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it you wouldn't expect it.
Mm-hmm. For bolt-on stuff, I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. It's fun. It puts a smile on my face, puts a smile on my friends' faces. So as long as you're safe, you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the old digital dash. Mind if I turn the ignition to the on?
Yeah, go for it. You gotta hit the button down here. This is the main switch.
Oh, right there.
Flick
Gotcha.
down on the breaker.
Gotta have that in there.
Boom.
Well, sweet. Thanks for showing me your rig.
Yeah, totally.
And you got your stickers there.
Sick. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'll put them up here.
Oh,
That'll
sweet.
be the spot for them.
Heck yeah.
I don't want to hit whoops with you guys because the whoops will like jar you all over the place, but. How do you guys feel back there?
It's not bad.
All right, go.